And now, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our show. I will be handing it off to my good friends, Mithun Shah and Prachi Desai for the closing ceremonies.
SASA has been one of my most favorite experiences in all of high school. It may be a little cliche, but this is actually a family, and I love each and every one of them. Wouldn't you agree, Prachi?
Yeah, of course, Mithun. This night would not have been possible without SASA's executive board. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together as we welcome SASA's executive board.
Okay, very first, we have our meeting coordinator, Nissa Hussein, also known as SASA's voice. Next, we have Tushar Sharma, one of my best friends. He is SASA's technical director, also known as SASA's producer. Hit him up at Tushar Sharma Raps. Up next, we have Anup Sani. He's the director of events, also known as SASA's jokester. Amar Patel is our director of events, and he's known as SASA's mystery. Kayla Tran is Bartlett SASA's treasurer, and she is SASA's newbie. The advertising director, Richa Patel, is known as SASA's fangirl. Jay Tucker, the advertising director, is known as SASA's hermano. Up next, we have Supreet Kaur, who is our show coordinator, and she's basically the SASA mom. Last but not least, AJ Vyas, also our show coordinator, and SASA's captain!
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to thank all of you for coming out tonight. Just want to give a few thank yous before we wrap up. Huge thank yous to the guys back over there doing all the lights and sound. Shout out to Mr. Goldman, shout out to Mr. Shaw, shout out to the tech crew backstage. Give them all a huge round of applause. We will also be giving a huge shout out to Aneeth Patel helping out with Mr. Shaw back over there. Huge round of applause for him too. As well as our other sponsors, Mr. Weiss, Mr. Kim, Mr. Jones, all of you parents in the crowd over here that support your children every day, tell them to embrace their culture, help them get rides, help them get themselves up, stay dedicated, stay motivated. Thank you all your parents. And we would also like to give thank yous to all the companies that helped out with the show, such as Dream Occasions, Bombay Styles, Aarti International. Huge shout out to them. And lastly, I will be passing it off to my good friend AJ, your meeting show coordinator.
All right, it's time to get a little bit serious. Like Mithun said earlier, SASA is just one big family. For the past 6 months, we've been bickering at each other, hitting each other, threatening to hit each other, yelling, all of that. That's what families do. On Friday, April 22nd, we lost a member of this family. Sohail Rahim was involved in a tragic accident on April 21st. He later passed on April 22nd in the hospital. I want to invite everyone in this auditorium right now for 30 seconds to bow your head and have a moment of silence for Sohail and his family. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it's not the end of the show until we do our closing dance. So before you guys all leave, we want to do one last dance for y'all.
जैसे तू चले और दुनिया तेरे संग चले जैसे हाथ चुपके से तेरे कानों में कहे कि अब तो जाने क्यों आज रात का सीन बना ले पार्टी कर रही है कि कोई जादू होने को है